Hello everyone and happy holidays. MR Shamid here, back again with another video. And well, here's my CNC collection, as you can see right here. I've got them all laid out in order. And this Christmas, I'm hopefully going to be getting a CNC the same year as this one, except it's the B says, so I'm really looking forward to that. I might be getting it. I think I might. There's a good chance I might, and here's why. Let's set you back. So I look on eBay every now and then and add things to my watch list and stuff. And I noticed that the CNC, every time I search, B says CNC. I don't see the listing for that CNC that I wanted my mommy to get me. So maybe she bought it for me. I don't know. I only really know on Christmas because someone else could have bought it too. But I hope it was her that bought it, so I don't know yet. But anyways, we're gonna go from older to newer CNCs, and well, these are basically, this is my collection in order, which I got them. Like, this is my first. This isn't my actual second one. My actual second one was the one with the smaller ring, and it had 1964 and 1967 on the back of it. It was the one I found at Goodwill. I noticed the 1967. But like I said, it had broke. It wasn't the string that broke. It just got too fast, and then it kept talking weird. And then eventually the string got stuck, and I tried to pull it, and it broke off. So that's the end of that one. But I also was selling it on eBay, but I really don't think anyone's gonna want it. Someone actually emailed me about it while I was selling it. I don't feel like I should be selling something that broken, but well, yeah. Anyway, these are all of them. These are dated, and on the back here, this is 2013. I got this one at Cracker Barrel. 1964. That's the original one. 2015. And 2003. So, I mean, yeah. Here they are. I guess I'll do 2013 first. It's a smaller version of the original.
The sheep goes.
But it's mechanical instead of, it's electronic instead of being mechanical with the record. And those ones didn't require batteries, these ones did. And those ones, strings are much more fragile. So I don't recommend pulling the string like too far, just maybe a little bit. Just until you can get the full sound. Just be very careful. Dog. That was the first Farmer Says CNC made, by the way. It is an original. Dog.
This is a dog.
Duck.
Here is a duck.
Frog.
Do you hear the frog?
Horse.
This is a horse.
Coyote.
The coyote goes.
And as this one is much larger, as you can tell, this one I'm going to have to put the phone down in order to play it. Okay, rooster.
The rooster says.
This can be for anyone who wants to watch it, but I really don't want this to be put on YouTube for kids because that's not my main target. It's just a general audience. Basically, that's what I'm pointing it at. Just any age is what I want, is what I'm targeting this video. Just all ages, not just YouTube for kids or anything. It's for anyone who wants to watch it. Feel free to leave a comment before YouTube adds this to YouTube for kids. Better leave a comment before that.
This is a pig.
Pig. Now this one has a problem. They're all like this. It must be a factory error, but when they were remastering the original recordings of the old CNCs, these were the other recordings from that other CNC I had before this one. This one has the shorter recordings. This one was earlier, before the 1967, obviously. This is 1964, but I'm just saying, this one, when it says pig, it just says pig, because it doesn't say the G. Listen. I'm gonna stop the arrow.
This is a pig. Oink, oink.
You couldn't hear it because I didn't be quiet. So here, I'm gonna stop the arrow. And it doesn't matter if you slow it down; it's not gonna affect the speech. Whereas that one has a record, so it would affect the speech. But this one won't because it's electronic. Here it is.
This is a pig.
See?
Oink, oink,
Yeah.
oink, oink.
The arrow on this one is really noisy. I'm gonna have to plug this in. Luckily, we have power banks nowadays, so we can just use that rather than plugging them into the wall. Okay. Almost done with this one.
The cow says.
Never had to change the batteries ever since I got it. I got it a few years back. These batteries have lasted a good long while.
The cow says.
Wait, did I just do that twice? I think I might have.
The bird says.
That would be weird. That's kind of weird. I didn't mean to do that, guys. Sorry. Cat.
Listen to the cat.
Man, that arrow is so noisy. And they said that this one was just like the original one. It's not, though. They lied. They're saying it works just as it did back in 1965. And for some reason on the box, this said it was the CNCs were first introduced in 1965. But obviously that's not true because I can get this thing to focus. Oh, come on. I don't know why the smartphones... See right there, 1964. So obviously... they were made way before 1965. Finally, it got focused so I could show you the 1964. And it's also on this part, too. And the arrow, for whatever reason, says 1983. I think it's just... because it's a really early CNC, they were just marking dates that they would make them. They were saying, okay, we'll also make this in another upcoming year, I guess, because the CNC itself is 1964, and the arrow is 1983, which is weird. I don't understand. It's really weird.
Here's a turkey.
But that CNC is not from the 80s, obviously. That thing is from the 60s. The B says it too. That's the earliest Farmer Says CNC. Hold on a minute, guys. I think that's it.
The sheep goes.
Yeah, that's it on that one. Now we're gonna get to the original one, which is my personal favorite, and my B says will be a all-time favorite when I get it as well, if I get it. I almost never don't. I never not get something. Unless I ever pass something up. I will say I passed up the Groom and Bride dancing, singing skeletons that Jordan had. I should have gotten those. And I don't know, should Jordan collect these? He likes the older toys. Do you think he'd collect CNCs or no? Okay. This is gonna be all the animals. Now, I will say the coyote track does not play correctly. But everything else is pristine. I'm just copying that off of CNC Fan. But, like I said, this is the original variant of Farmer Says. The Farmer Says. Why don't I ever just call it The Farmer Says? I always call it a Farmer Says. Maybe just to shorten it, I guess. You want to be very gentle with these ones. Gentle.
The sheep goes.
Alright. Sheep. Okay, dog.
This is a dog.
Duck.
Here is a duck.
Frog.
Do you hear the frog?
Horse.
This is a horse.
Get ready for a laugh.
The rooster says.
That coyote has never worked.
The rooster says. This is a pig. The cow says. The bird says. Listen to the cat. Here is the turkey.
Alright, there's that one. These CNCs all work. They're all in working condition. That's the only one that has just one slight problem. This one, my mommy, it was on a day when I was sad. I'm not going to really explain why because it's kind of personal, but, then Haley came over on the weekend, because this was the weekend where I'd stay at my real daddy and stepmom's house, because she felt bad for what happened. I'm not going to tell you, though, guys. But while I was still here at my real mommy and stepdad's house, I asked my mommy to get me something real special, because my Aunt Carla and Momo came over to come visit me, because they knew I was sad. And there was a new puppy dog house that day, but it was such a fun weekend because I saw Haley. You might remember the videos. That had been after a really long time of seeing her. But this was my first CNC ever to have the lever. Rhymes. So we'll start with this farm animals. This one I really like too. This is a Little People.
The cow says.
You can tell this one's much later. It's electronic.
Turkey.
And it runs off batteries. Same with the 2013 edition. I hope I didn't make any mistakes. Even if I did, I do apologize. If I messed up on a year, let me know.
The duck says.
If I mess up on any of these, I'm sure you CNC fanatics will know more. Some people know more about CNCs, like I've just started collecting them.
Goat.
So I've just started getting more, so yeah.
The horse says. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O. The sheep says. Find the goat.
Quizzes as well.
That's right, goat.
But I do know for a fact that the one is 1964, this one, and the first one's 2013. I don't think I messed up on any of the years, but I think I could have accidentally called one something else. Like, did I call the 2013 one 2003? I can't remember. I'll have to watch it again. I'm sure you guys will say if I messed up on any of the years. I'm pretty sure I didn't, though. I at least got 1964 right, and most of them, I think I got them all right. I really don't know, guys. You'll have to tell me. Okay, a few more.
The pig says. Rooster. The cow says.
Okay, this has another page.
Lion. The hippo says.
This is Little People animals, I think. I don't know.
Bear. The parrot says, alligator. Look, there's a hippo. Look, there's a hippo. Hey, whoa, here we go. Look, there's a hippo. Hippo. Find the animal that makes this sound.
That was the next one we needed anyways.
You got it. The elephant says,
Sorry guys, my phone keeps tipping over. Do bear with me here. Bear with me here.
bear.
I did that on purpose.
The monkey says, ostrich. The lion says,
Okay, I'm just stacking these behind me as I go. Look, making a CNC tower from newer to older. Okay, and this one is pretty old too. It's newer than the 60s one that I showed you, but this one I found at Goodwill a while back. A few months ago. Just, I think either last month or maybe the month before last. I don't remember. But this is another Farmer Says. This is the 2003 Farmer Says. I think it was one of the first Little People CNCs, I think. If this is Little People, I don't think it is it. It looks like it. The farmer looks small. I don't know. All I know is it's just a little bit older. Not too old, but 2003, still a long time ago. So this one has a lot of the animals are the same as the original Farmer Says, just a few differences. So
That's a sheep.
this one's cool in my opinion.
A dog, it says.
There's only one thing I don't like about it. And I'll get to it eventually. Two things
That's a frog.
I wish they would have took into consideration.
A horse.
But other than that, there ain't nothing wrong with it.
That's a duck. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a sheep.
What the what?
E-I-E-I-O. With a here and a there, here a there a everywhere a. Old MacDonald had a farm. A cow says.
That cow sounds a lot like the original CNC. Listen to the 60s one.
The cow says.
Now listen to the cow on this CNC.
That's the cow.
It almost sounds like it's the same recording remastered. Okay, here's one thing. Here's one of the first few things that I wish Mattel would have took into consideration when they made a deal with Fisher-Price. The pig. This doesn't sound anything like any pig I've ever heard.
A pig says.
That's just, anyone can do that. It's like, I don't know, maybe, that ain't no oink oink. That's crank crank,
That's a pig.
pop pop, boil boil. It definitely doesn't sound like oink oink.
The rooster says.
Pigs go oink oink or and then we're gonna get to another thing that bothers me.
That's a cat.
Okay, they're teaching kids animal sounds, right? Okay. Actually, 3 things I forgot. So they're teaching kids animal sounds, right? Okay, if you tell a kid that this is what a bunny says,
The bunny says.
you are stupid because that is not what a bunny sounds like. Bunnies do not make that sound. Ever. I understand they're just trying to give the general idea that they hop, but they don't make those boinging sounds. Rabbits go when they eat. That's about the only sound rabbits make, and maybe tooting or the sound of their peep or something like that. But they don't make a boing sound. And the next problem. This is what Mattel thinks a barn owl sounds like.
That's the barn owl.
Barn owls don't hoot. Barn owls screech. I've got proof that they do. So you know the company Wild Republic, right? Wild Republic. They make these bird plushes, and yes, I have a really rare one. Don't get jealous. The large barn owl. And this is really what a barn owl sounds like. It's a high-pitched scream. It is not hoo, 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 hoo. That's just an ordinary owl. That's all. Those are the only problems with it. Just 3 problems. That's it. Other than that, I give the CNC about 10 out of 10. Pretty much. Okay.
That's a goose.
The rest don't sound too bad.
A turkey says. That's the mouse. The goat says. The farmer in the dell. The farmer in the dell.
So there.
Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the farmer in the dell.
Here's my CNC tower. If you guys want to see it. CNC it. There's my CNC tower. Want to see if we can make him do something? Oh! Giant lever. Okay, never mind. That's not gonna work. They're just gonna start falling, aren't they? Yeah, of course. So which one was your favorite? 1964, 2013? Or was it 2015 or 2003? Do let me know in the comments. And as always, of course, mine is going to be the original, my favorite. The 1964. Oh, right there. So, there's a Douglas fir box. And another one with the Douglas fir. So if you guys enjoyed, please leave a comment and smash the like button for more videos.